Apple TV speaker,
Hi, everyone.
Ah, I just yelled at my boys and said they're all going to hear you yelling right now.
I can't hear you yet, Amy. Pause here on out. All right, we are live here with Tiger King.
Hey guys, what's going on? Carol Baskin, little bitch.
I just spotlighted you, Nikki. So all eyes. Oh, I mean Tiger King. Excuse me. So all eyes on you here. What happened to your eyebrow ring? I have to ask.
I had to take it out so I could do the proper workout. Okay.
Okay. All right. The best part is she had that wig already. Anna Kay in the house. Good to see you, girl.
I did have the wig already. It was for a costume for a trooper years ago.
Amazing. All right. So here's what we are going to do, everyone. We are going to get started. There's about 22 of you on, which is a good number to get rolling with. So here's how it's going to work. As I mentioned before, if you're signing on new, if you have access to 2 pairs of weights that you'll need a lighter pair for lateral raises. So right now, just make sure that you're in speaker view so that there's one big box. You can also pin me on the screen so that you just see me. So you'll need a lighter weight for lateral raises where we go way out to the side. So if you have access to dumbbells, that'd be like, 8s, 10s, that sort of thing. And then shoulder press, where you just press straight up with those weights. So if you do have a little bit of a heavier set, you would want that there. If you are working out on a hard surface, you'll probably want a mat. And then lastly, there is a Spotify playlist. It's in our chat group actually. So if you click on chat, you can see it. My username is JK Gasella. And the playlist is called Tuesday Zooms Day. You are also welcome to just listen to your own music. And like I said, you can just lie later and tell me that you used my playlist. Jenny, it was so good. We loved it. Okay, so we are gonna get started with a warm up. I'm gonna check in on my chat. So if you guys have any questions or can't hear me or anything, feel free to chat during the workout and I will be able to see that in the meantime, and I'll be checking in there. For now, I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone so that you guys can go ahead and play your own music. So let's go ahead and get that music turned on and get ready for our warm up. All right, here we go. So we are going to begin with a T-spine rotation. So with the T-spine rotation, you are going to start in the hip hinge position. So with our hip hinge, our hips go all the way back. We're going to put both arms straight out in front of us, and we're going to exhale, opening up towards the computer. So if you're at the side here, open up towards the computer and then right back down. We're going to work that side for 30 seconds and then switch to the other side. So let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1. We begin T-spine rotations. All to one side here. Inhale as you're in that hip hinge position. Exhale as you open it up. Nice and slow here. You can let those eyes follow that hand all the way up towards the ceiling and all the way back down. Good. Really reach your arm up, up, up. Can you twist a little further at the top there? Last couple on this side. And now we open up to the other side in 3, 2, 1. So working with that opposite arm, now reaching away from the computer. Inhale as you're down at the bottom. Exhale as you twist to open. All right, guys, keep it moving. That's it, everyone looks good. All right, our next one that we're gonna do, we are doing a cobra to a child's pose. So if you have your mat nearby, if you wanna use it, you can. So with our cobra, first I'll have you watch me and then I'll have you hop right into it. So with the cobra position, you're on your belly with your hands right at your chest. We are going to arch our back up, pushing away, only come up as high as you're comfortable. Our neck stays nice and neutral, so don't look up. From there, you press up into your child's pose, sending your hips back and stretching from those shoulders. Then we send it forward, back to our belly. Child pose, you can come back down, push up into child's pose. So let's go ahead and get that started. You'll be here for about a minute. Hands at that chest, little arch. Remember, keep your neck nice and straight. So almost looking towards the ground a little bit here. Pushing yourself back into child's pose. You can let your forehead rest. Deep breath here and back through. So just keep working it of about 20 more seconds. We're going to be doing a lot of core work today. So that cobra pose is really opening up that center core section here. All right, next up is going to be alternating reverse lunges. So we are going to stand ourselves up. You can start with your hands right on your hips here. You're going to step that foot back, drop your knee down, step back to center, and alternate legs. Option here, you can just reduce the range of motion. It doesn't need to be a full bend to the ground. Let's go ahead and get started here. We'll be in that for about a minute. If you can, you'll take that big range of motion step all the way back, try to drop that knee towards the ground. You can start working your arms too. Let's get a little coordination here, a little brain game. Opposite arm, opposite leg each time. That's it, guys. You keep going. We'll be going for about 30 seconds here, so you're stepping back every time. All right, couple more reps here. We switch it up to our final one, get that heart rate pumping with seal jack. So with our seal jack, we open up our feet, open up our arms, feet together, hands together. So just like a jumping jack, but a little more lateral here. Option, step and open, step and open. This is all about opening up that chest. We'll be doing a lot of upper body today too. So really trying to warm up through those shoulders, through that chest, and just get that blood pumping here. One thing I didn't plan on with having a microphone so close to my face and exercising at the same time is that you'll be able to hear me breathe this entire time, so I apologize. Give it like 15 more seconds here. I'll watch all you fine people keep it moving. Here we go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, everyone, take a breather. Whew. All right, that was our warm up, so you can grab a little drink of water if you need it. And I'm going to tell you about the next blocks that we have coming up. So first of all, can everyone hear me okay? Could you hear me throughout that block? Give me a thumbs up and hold it out there if so. All right, perfect, good. So we are going to have 5 blocks today. 4 of the blocks are gonna all have the same structure. There's 3 exercises that we'll do 3 times through. We'll do the exercises for different amount of times, but it will always be a cardio exercise, an upper body exercise, and a core exercise for each of the 4 blocks that we do before one final short block. So you're always gonna have 15 seconds of rest between between each little exercise that we do. So the first grouping that I'll tell you about, I'm gonna show you 3 exercises right here and then we'll get started. So the first one is our cardio. It's a broad jump to a shuffle. So you're gonna start hips back, arms back. Big jump forward, push those hips forward, land nice and soft, shuffle back. So try to find a spot in your room that tells you how far you're jumping and jump for that same distance each time. If you're not jumping, you're gonna do a low walk. So nice and low, big step, get even, shuffle back. So you can take 2 big steps, shuffle back if you're not jumping. Next will be our standing shoulder press. You'll take your heavier of your 2 weights. You'll rack those weights on your shoulders. Notice how my elbows are pointed forward towards the screen. I press straight up, all the way back down. You can keep your palms facing each other the whole time, or if it's more comfortable, you can turn them to face towards the computer at the top. And then finally, we have a static crunch heel touch. So I call these penguins. That's what you look like as you slide back and forth. So you're laying on the ground. Static crunch means that we lift our shoulders and then side to side, we touch those heels. To make it harder, go further. So increase that range of motion. Really try to squeeze that side oblique as you go. To make it easier, you can walk your feet in closer. Okay, so I'm going to time you guys. This will be a 1-minute broad jump to shuffle to begin. So let's get ourselves ready. Just make sure that you have some room on the floor. We are starting our clock in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Broad jump to shuffle. Big jump, soft landing, bend those knees. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All the power that we get from jumping, guys, so much of it comes from our hips. Throwing those hips forward and then shuffling on back. I'm gonna take a look at how you guys are doing here. We're in this for a minute. Yeah, okay, here we go. That's it, Ame. I love to see those braids flying. Here we go. Katie, you're jumping around obstacles. I love it. You have 20 seconds until you get 15 seconds worth of rest. Epstein's, you look like you're playing Super Mario Brothers over there with the 3 of you jumping around. Last couple guys right here. Just 5 more seconds. How big can you make that jump? Make this your best. 1, 3, 2, 1. All right, recover 15 seconds. Whew. Next up, we have standing shoulder press. So let's get those heavier weights at the ready. You'll be going for 45 seconds in this standing shoulder press. We get into our set position, core tight, feet underneath our hips, and we go. Pressing straight up and back down. So here's the deal. If your weights are pretty light, like if you're dealing with like, you know, half empty water bottles or whatever it is, you can work a little bit faster. You can get more reps in. That's one way to make this exercise harder. If your weights are a little heavier, you're gonna wanna slow it down a little bit more, get more quality reps and a little bit less quantity. We wanna make sure that we're keeping our core engaged. So from the side, it's a straight press up. Our tail is almost tucked a little bit here. Single digits. This one goes fast. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right, recover 15 seconds. You will hit the deck. We have that static crunch heel touch next, so shoulders will rise up and we go back and forth, touching those heels. All right, we hit it in 5 seconds, guys. In 3, 2, 1. This is our shortest one. We only have 30 seconds here, so let's make it worth it. Again, you can make this harder by doing more reps, so you can go faster, but you can also increase that range of motion. So can you touch like your mid shoe here? Exhale as you come to the side. Inhale as you come to the middle. Last couple seconds right here. Keep those shoulders lifted. In 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds, and we start over with the broad jump to shuffle. So again, 1 minute of broad jump to shuffle coming your way. Our cardio section in single digits. Here we go. All right, we begin in 3, 2, 1. Hips go back, arms go back. Hips press forward, arms fly forward. Little shuffle. How soft can you make that landing? Pretend like you have downstairs neighbors and you don't want them to get mad about you doing this workout right here. Maybe you do have downstairs neighbors. This is a good test. Catherine Seifek, I see you laughing. Is it because you maybe have downstairs neighbors? Here we go, Natalia. That's it, Deb. "15 more seconds here. Remember your option. We sink low. We take a couple of big steps, and then we shuffle it back to get that heart rate up. So we work our quads on the way forward. We work that cardio on the way back. Last couple right here. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. You recover. Next up, standing shoulder press. So get your weights at the ready. Remember, we tuck that tail. We keep our core nice and strong. Soft bend through those knees. Eyes straight ahead. And we press straight up. We go in 3, 2, 1. You have 45 seconds here. Exhale as you press. As you come to the bottom of that shoulder press, those weights should come down to actually rest on your shoulders. I want a full range of motion every time. If you're only coming down to here, you're giving me like 1/2 of a rep. So I want the whole thing. That's it, Tiger King. Here we go, last couple. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. We have 15 seconds to hit the deck and get ready for that static crunch to heel touch. I want you to think this time about pulling your belly button down towards the ground. 5 seconds till we go. In 3, in 2, and 1, we're up. We have 30 seconds here. 30 seconds is gonna feel a lot better than that minute does with those broad jumps. Don't worry, those are coming next. One more time. So we try to stay up this entire time in that static crunch. You guys got it. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. We stand it up for the last time. Broad jump to shuffle in 10 seconds. So one more round through of all 3 exercises, then you guys get a little break. We move on to our next set. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, broad jump, shuffle back. Let's see it. How big can you make it, guys? It's all about what you put into it here. When you land, try to land with those feet hip width apart. I'm checking on you. Here we go. Yeah, Lindsay. Yes, Raquel, so good. Awesome, Maria. "20 seconds left. Here we are. Use those arms to help you. Throw those arms up. Dial it back. 10 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Whew. 15 seconds, standing shoulder press. Final time, last reps, best reps. Elbows point forward. We get there in 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds here of shoulder press. Use this time to let your heart rate come down. Can you breathe? Exhale as you press. Inhale as you drop those weights down. Nice straight arms at the top. Biceps are right at our ears at that full range of motion, all the way back down to rest on our shoulders. 15 seconds. That's it, Kristen. Three, two, one, recover, shake it out, hit the deck. Static crunch heel touch is next. We lift those shoulders. This will be our final round here. For 30 seconds, we go in 3. Penguin style, back and forth right here. Ten seconds. Can you get a little bit deeper? Can you crunch a little bit further to the side each time? In 3, 2, 1, you recover. Ooh, all right, take a little breather, grab some water. We will be going into our next set. So we have another block. We have another 9 minutes of work. We have cardio, we have upper body, we have core. We're gonna work backwards in terms of timing. So this time, our cardio section is only 30 seconds. It's going to be high knees. So with those high knees, we're making sure we're pumping our arms, driving those knees up towards our chest. I'm gonna check out this chat. Oh, Tuesday, Zooms day. Thank you, Lindsay. All right, so working those arms. Option here, just a high knee march. You can work faster and faster on that high knee march as well. Next up, our arm exercise, lateral raise. We'll be doing this for 45 seconds. So with the lateral raise, palms start facing in. As you come up to shoulder height only, your palms face the ground. So we're keeping our arms nice and straight. We lock our shoulders down and back. We're in that good tight core position. And then finally, our dead bug. Our dead bug will go for a minute here. So with the dead bug, when you lay down on the ground, Arms are up straight, knees are bent at 90 degrees. Pulling your belly button into the ground, you extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Our goal here is to not feel like our back is rocking up off of the ground. So you can bend your knee as much as you need to, or to make it harder, you can send that leg out straighter, but just make sure that you're keeping that good connection through your core. All right, so let's get ready to start. We go with 30 seconds of high knees, only 30 seconds at a time, all right? So we gotta make it intense. So let's just go ahead and get ourselves ready. Clock is at the ready. We begin 30 seconds of high knees in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it, team. 30 seconds. Get those knees up. Here we go. It's like an all out here. It's like when we start a block hot and heavy with a 30-second all out. I love it. Ten seconds right here. If you're in that rhythm, can you run faster than the rhythm? Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Whew, we recover. You get your lighter set of weights ready for lateral raise. Let's check our form first. Let's get set position. Feet right underneath hips. Squeeze your butt, tuck your tail, squeeze your core. Shoulders down and back. We go in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. So same thing as that shoulder press. If you have a light pair of weights, you can go ahead and do more reps, but I don't want you flapping. I want every single rep controlled. Can you take a little pause at the top? So even though you might get in more reps, the movement itself stays controlled. If your weights are on the heavier side, like I'm currently regretting, you can go ahead and slow that movement down. Good, 10 seconds here. Close to that recovery, guys. In 3, 2, 1, you rest. Final one in this set. We're going for a minute of those dead bugs in 10 seconds. Arms straight up, knees are bent. Core stays pressed down. We lock it in, opposite arm, opposite leg. We go in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna alternate back and forth, left and right. So you can keep those knees bent, or for more of a challenge, you can press that leg out a little bit straighter. That's gonna make you a little bit heavier. It's gonna put a little bit more pull on that core. And it's gonna try to tilt those hips forward. You are not going to let it by sucking in that belly button. Here we go. We're halfway through, 30 seconds to go. Final 15 right here. In 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone recover. We get back up. In 10 seconds, we hit it for round 2 of our high knees. So remember your options. Instead of running it out, you can go for that high knee march. All right, here we go. 30 seconds of high knees. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's get them up. Let's go. Pump those arms. I want to see those ponytails swinging. Here we go. $15. Last couple steps right here. We recover in 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, take a little breather. Lateral raise will be coming up next. We start with those weights by our side. Remember, shoulders down and back. We're going just straight out to the side. So if I was pressed between 2 walls here, I would still be able to do my lateral raise in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can put a soft bend in those knees. If you're working your breathing, which you should be, exhale as you come up. Inhale on your way down. That's it, 25 seconds here. 10 seconds. Good. Can you pause for a beat at the top? That's it. In 3, 2, 1. All right, little recovery here. Dead bugs. Second round. The goal here in a dead bug should be constant tension. So for this entire minute, can you keep your core rock hard? We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's relax that upper body. My head and neck is nice and relaxed on the ground. Just that core is working. Coordination is working. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale as you push out, extending. Inhale as you come back in. Thirty seconds. $15 right here. Keep your core nice and tight. Pretend you're in like that hollow body hold position and you can't come out of it. In 3, 2, 1. Recover 15 seconds to get up onto our feet. Final round in this block. High knees in single digits here. Get yourself ready. We go in 3, 2, 1. Final 30 seconds of high knees right here. Let's see it. Here you go, Richard. You got it. Yes, Heather, I see you, mama. Looking good. 15 seconds right here. Single digits. So good, Sandy. Keep it moving. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, high knees out of the picture now. We move on. Lateral raises coming up next. Every time you set up for an exercise, guys, put yourself through the checklist. Go from your head to your toes, right? Shoulders back, eyes straight ahead, core tight, butt tight, feet hip width apart. In 3, 2, 1, we go. Arms straight up to the sides. Can you exhale as you press those weights up at the top? Little pause and come back down. You got it. 15 seconds, team. Here we go. Oh, we should be feeling the burn now. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. You recover. 15 seconds here. Final time. Dead bugs for 1 minute. Core stays as tight as we can make it, pulling our belly button in. We get ready. Bug position. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Extending that arm and leg and back to center. In it for a minute. Then we get a big recovery. That's it. You're 30 seconds in with 30 seconds to go. Checklist of our body here. Is your head and neck relaxed? Relax your jaw. Make sure that your core is what's working right now. We really intentionally reach with our arm, reach with our leg. 15. Last couple here. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we recover. Second round down. We have another 9-minute block coming your way. Go ahead, grab a drink of water, a glass of water, whatever you got at home. Feel free to chat me any questions or why do flexed feet make that ab block so much harder? They definitely do. It's all about the intention of your motion. And flexed foot is a little bit more of an athletic foot position. So you're going to be working a lot more of the muscles when you keep that foot flexed during core. Good question. All right, so our next block, 3 exercises. Again, cardio, arms, core. We're going to be back to the 1 minute cardio, 45 seconds of arms and 30 seconds of core. So our cardio block this time around, our cardio exercise will be power jacks. So you can either use the lighter or heavier weight, kind of depending on what you have. You're going to take that weight, put it right at your chest. As your feet jump out, that weight comes up. Option without jumping, tap and press each time. We'll be in that for a minute. We'll have 15 seconds of rest. Next up, overhead tricep extension. You can grab a single weight, or depending on how light your weights are, you may want to use both weights. So you'll be up overhead, good set position, core tight. Keep your elbows pointed towards the screen and then extend all the way back up. So how that would look with 2 lighter weights, you don't want them touching, they're straight up. You bend them down and extend up to the top. So that's an option if you're working with like soup cans or something smaller. And then finally, your hollow rock. Our hollow rock starts in our hollow body hold position. So my legs are lifted and my shoulders are lifted. I'm using the strength from my core to rock myself back and forth. Option here, bend your knees as much as you need to. Second option, you can go with a single leg rock. All right, so let's get ourselves ready for that power jack to begin. So grab your 1 weight. We'll get our clock at the ready. 9 minutes of work. We begin with power jacks in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get it going. Weight at our chest. Pressing that weight up overhead as we jump those feet in and out. Option, we step and press. You'll get just as many presses in. Don't you worry with that step as you do with that jump. That's it, 30 seconds here. Let's go, Catherine, you got it. Yes, Natalia. Here we go, Nicole. All right, 10 seconds right here. Keep it moving. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. All right, 15 seconds. Next up, overhead tricep extension. So 1 heavier weight, 2 lighter weights. No matter what, the weight's up overhead. We bend those elbows in 3, 2, 1. How tight can you keep your biceps up towards your ears here? An option, if overhead is uncomfortable, you can look my way right now. I'm gonna go into a tricep kickback. If anything overhead bothers you, you can take your lighter weights and work that kickback. "20 seconds with those triceps. Here we go. You got it, Richard. Single digits. That's it, Caitlin. You recover in 3, 2, 1. We rest. Next up, hollow rocks. We don't really do this one that often in class, so this is kind of a new one, but we do that hollow body hold position. You know when we do like those hollow hold chest press? Same position, but now we're rocking. Options, bend your knees or tuck 1 knee in 3, 2, 1. Only 30 seconds right here. This one might take a little bit of getting used to. It's all about that momentum through your core. Can you keep those arms extended? Option, you can put them out in front of you. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, we stand it up. We get ready for round 2 of power jacks. Ooh, those hollow rocks. When you get started, you're like, I'm not sure. They sneak up on you. Here we go. Getting ready, 1 weight at our chest. Power jacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it here. Press that weight straight up overhead. Eyes look straight forward. Tuck that chin. Already a third of the way there. That's it, guys. You're halfway. Keep it moving. That's it, Raquel. You got it. 20 seconds here. Single digits. We recover in 3, 2, 1. All right, arms next. Overhead tricep extension. Getting ready. Keep those elbows pointed forward. 1 weight or 2 weights or kickbacks if you need to. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure you're in that set position. Roll your shoulders down and back. Don't let those shoulders hike up towards your ears. $15. Here we go, last couple reps right here. How low can you get those weights? In 3, 2, 1, you recover. We hit the deck. Hollow rocks are last in this grouping here. We get ready to go. Arms and legs extend, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds here. You can bend those knees if you have to. You can tuck one knee in if you have to. Whatever you gotta do to keep it moving, guys. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Everyone recover, 15 seconds. One final round of this block. We start with power jacks. We get ready, weight at our chest. In 3, 2, 1. Your last chance at power jacks. Here we go. Eyes straight forward, tuck that chin. Use your breath, exhale as you push up. Here we go. You're halfway, 30 seconds. Can you keep your core nice and tight? Don't let that chest start arching backward. Lean into it. Here we go. Ten seconds right here. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. Woo, we put those weights down. We get ready. Overhead tricep extension. So 1 or 2 weights back up. 5 seconds till we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tricep extension. We try to get that full range of motion. The more range of motion you can get, the more it's going to expand and contract that tricep muscle. And in lengthening and shortening that muscle, that's how we gain strength over time. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, you recover. Take a quick second, shake out those arms. We hit the deck. Hollow body rocks for the last time. We get there into that hollow hold position. Whoo, guys, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We rock it out. 15. Last couple. In 3, 2, 1. Whew, we sit it up. Another block down. Here's the deal, we're getting there. We have one more 9-minute block, then just like a little bitty 3-minute block to finish everything up. All right, then we'll be stretching it out. So take a quick sip of water. Chat me if you need anything. Okay, final block, final long block here. 3 exercises, cardio, upper body, core. The cardio is only 30 seconds this time around. It's gonna be lateral hops. We're gonna keep our feet close together here. And we're just gonna hop side to side, like we're hopping over like a line in the room. So options, you can go a little bit wider, or you can go narrower and faster. Option here, you can take a kind of a half seat, like a half squat, step together, step together. So that's your option instead of jumping for that lateral hop. Next up, arm exercise. We have our upright row. So depending on your weights, it might be your lighter set, it might be your heavier set. You're gonna start with your knuckles facing out. So knuckles face towards the mirror or towards the screen. You slide those weights up, your elbows come wide, all the way back down. So from the side, those weights drag all the way up and back down. And then finally, we have a leg raise. So laying down on the ground, we relax our upper body. We put our hands to our sides. Keeping our belly button sucked in, we lower down and raise back up. So again, it's up to our core to fight that raise that can happen with our lower back. So options here, if you feel that raise happening, you can bend your knees a little bit. You can also lower down not quite as far. So maybe you can control until here and then back up, that's okay. All right, so let's get ready, lateral hops to begin. We can go ahead and reset this clock. 9 minutes of work. We get it started with lateral hops in 3, 2, 1. It's a quick 30 seconds right here. Little bunny hops side to side. Maybe like you're skiing down a mountain. You can make those hops bigger. You can make them more lateral. How much distance can you cover? 15 seconds. Option, side to side step. That's it, guys. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Little recovery. 15 seconds. We get ready for upright row. So grab your pair of weights. Weights will come to the front of you, knuckles face towards the screen. We slide up and back down. I only need your elbows as high as your shoulders at the top. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. That's it, I'm gonna come around and check that form. That's it, everyone looks real good on this one. At the top, try not to pull those weights back. Try to just let them stay forward. So like your wristwatch should always face towards the screen each time. Yep, elbows come nice and wide. Last couple, in 3, 2, 1, little recovery here. Leg raise is next, so we hit the deck. Remember, your arms are to your sides. Don't put them under your butt. Don't be tempted. Work a different option if you usually put your hands under your butt. So bend your knees, reduce your range of motion. In 3, 2, 1. We're in this one for a minute. So we have plenty of time to play around with it. If you need to, you can take little breaks. So I'm not gonna come all the way down. I'm gonna come about 3/4. I'm leading with my heels on the way down. Lead with my toes on the way back up. If your legs are straight, allow yourself to feel this stretch through your hamstrings. Less than 30 to go. 10 seconds, stick with it. Press those arms into the ground, you got it. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. 15 seconds, we're getting back ready for those lateral hops. Make sure you don't have anything that you're gonna trip on when you jump side to side. Single digits till we go. All right, we get there. In 3, 2, 1, lateral hops, side to side, option, low step. You can work those arms just like you'd work ski poles. I think, I'm not very good at skiing. Less than 15. Three, 2, 1, recover. We get ready for upright row. So my wristwatch faces the screen the whole time as I drag up. In 3, 2, 1, set position, core tight, feet underneath my hips, shoulders rolled back. Fifteen. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. We hit the deck. Leg raise, 1 minute of work. So get yourselves ready. Legs up straight. Bent if you need to. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute. As you lower, can you press your heels out towards the wall in front of you? That's it, you're halfway there. So good, I know it burns. I know it burns because I'm doing it with you. Keep it moving, 15. In 3, 2, 1, quick recovery, we pop up. One final round in this long block, lateral hops, upright rows, leg raise, one more time. Here we go, 5 seconds till we hit that lateral hop. In 3, 2, 1, we hop it out. Here we go, it's the black diamond. We're cruising now. "15 seconds, how can you get better right here? What are you gonna give? That's a little bit better, something you haven't gave yet. Three, 2, 1, recover. Whew. That one's out of here for right now. Upright row coming up next. We grab those weights. Knock those face out, 5 seconds. Roll your shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds right here. That's it, keep it moving. You have 30 seconds. Drive your elbows out nice and wide. So Richard, let those weights face down the whole time. Don't flip them up. Bring your elbows nice and wide. Yep, better, there you go. Last couple. In 3, 2, 1, a little recovery here. All right. Leg raises, final one. We lay down, legs go up. Relax that upper body, press those arms in 3, 2, 1. We lead with those heels, pull up with those toes. Keep your core tight. The biggest bulk of our work is already behind. Tiny little block after we finish up this core exercise here. We'll have you stretching, and we'll have you out for dinner after that. You're halfway. Keep it moving. 30 seconds. You can bend those knees if you need to. You can drop down single leg one at a time if you need to. Single digits right here. That's it, Caitlin. Here we go, AK. Yeah, Lindsay, in 3, 2, 1, you recover. Woo, we stand it up. One more round, 3 minutes of work. We're gonna take the best of. We're gonna take the 4 core exercises from each of our prior blocks. We're gonna mush them together with no rest in between. So we're going 3 minutes straight. So our first full minute of work is going to be broad jump to shuffle. So remember, it's the big jump and the shuffle back. That's our whole first minute. Then we'll spend 30 seconds at high knees. Option there is to do that high knee march. Then we'll do a full minute of power jacks. So all you'll need is that one weight next to you for that power jack, where you jump your feet out and that weight comes up. Option, step and press. And then finally, we'll finish with 30 seconds of that lateral hop, that one that we were just doing in that last block. So we get ourselves ready, one weight at the ready, 3 minutes of work till we stretch it out. The sooner we do it, the sooner it's over with. So let's roll. In 3, 2, 1, broad jump to shuffle, big ups, soft landing, quick shuffle. Here we go. Remember 3-minute pushes? Remember those on the treadmill? This is a 3-minute push right here to the finish line. Option here, big low steps, little shuffle back. 30 seconds, let's go. That's it, Raquel. Here we go. You got it, Rose. 20 seconds. Put those hips into it, guys. Hips go back. Hips pop forward for that big jump. Shuffle it back. Last couple. High knees are next. We bring it straight into high knees in 3, 2, 1. We run it out. Option. We march. Either way, those knees drive up. Pump those arms. These high knees will bring us to the halfway mark. Power jacks coming up next in 15 seconds. Woo! Single digits. We're bringing it to power jacks in 3, 2, 1. You grab that weight at your chest. As soon as you got it, you have my permission. You go right into it. Here we go. Home stretch. Less than 90 seconds to the end of your workout. You stay in that rhythm. Let's go. Option. You're stepping and pressing. You're challenging that pace. You're keeping that heart rate up. Here we go, 30 seconds. "15 seconds. We'll finish with lateral hops. That will be the final exercise. 10 seconds. Keep going, keep going. Here we go. Remember, your option for lateral hops is a low lateral step. In 3, 2, 1. Final 30 seconds right here. We jump or we step and tap. 20. Here we go. Single digits. In 3, 2, 1. You are done. All right, if you got a couple minutes, we stick around, we stretch it out. For now, grab a drink of water. When you're ready, I'll have you meet me in an overhead side reach. Feet outside of hip width, grabbing my left arm, pulling up and over to my right side. You feel that stretch down that side body, the side you're reaching away from, and we hold. Oh, and we breathe. And we go ahead, we bring it to our other side, so I grab my right wrist now. I pull up first and then over to the side. Cooling it down, catching our breath. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, everyone. We really appreciate it. We're always open to any feedback. All right, next up, we're gonna go standing tricep stretch. So I'm gonna take my left arm up overhead, grab it with my right hand. I'm gonna put that hand right in the center of my back. I'm using the back of my head to press up against my forehead. Nope, my forearm. Mixing up body parts here. And we're gonna hold. You should feel that stretch all the way down that tricep. We drop it down, shake it out, switch arms. All right, we shake it out. We're gonna come into a plank position, so make sure you got a little bit of room. We're gonna pike ourselves up into downward dog, and there you will stay. And you're just gonna walk those heels out. So press your left heel into the ground, then press your right heel into the ground. We press our hands through the floor. That's it, we stretch out those shoulder blades. Can we get our hips an inch higher in the air? Keep walking it out, left foot, right foot. Stretch the backs of those legs. You're gonna carefully bring it down onto your hands and knees. I'm gonna take the palms of my hands and put them on the ground with my fingers facing back towards me. I make sure all 10 of my fingers, or however many you have, are all on the ground, and you are going to rock back. You'll feel that stretch to the front of your forearm. These are our typing muscles that we're stretching right now. So if this feels extra spicy for you, maybe you've been at a computer a lot lately or texting on your phone, this opens it up. Let's take a little breather. Rock forward, rock backward again into it, hold it. All right, we finish it up one last stretch. We come onto our butt. You send both feet out in front of you. You cross your right foot over your left. You hug that knee in nice and tight. I'm gonna put my right hand behind me. I'm gonna sit up tall, and I'm going to make a gentle twist over towards my right. So towards the knee that's crossed over. You should feel that stretch through the glute of your right knee, the knee that's bent. And you should feel a nice stretch through your back as you twist and just hold it here. We'll come back to center. You're gonna cross your left foot over, hug it in nice and tight to get that glute stretch, and then twist it out. We sit up nice and tall in that twist. Chest faces the wall to the left, and hold. This is it, the last stretch. And back to center. You are good to go. Happy Tuesday. Typically precipitation Tuesday, but ended up pretty sunny here today, so we'll take it. And I'll hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Bye,
Jenny.
everyone.
Bye, Jenny.
Karen.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Penny.
Bye, Tiger King.
Oh my God.
Hi, guys. I miss you
eyebrow
all.
ring is in. I love it.
Wow. An icon, a treasure.
Indeed.
We don't deserve you.
Really, my ring just fell out. It was,
All right.
it was so close. Love you.
Bye.
Signing
Bye.
off. Bye.